So Premier League action is back on for Arsenal Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, the early kickoff against Bournemouth, and the next three games could make or break Arsenal's season, in my opinion. Snatch and grab win last night in the Champions League against Sporting CP or Sporting Lisbon. Got away with that one. I thought Sporting was a better team in that game. It was very hard watch, but we're not going to go into that. I've done my reaction on that game. But looking forward to the Bournemouth game, we need to win. Arsenal fans out there, you do understand this. We need to win this game. We need to. And that's the first game of the three that can make or break Arsenal's season. The second game is the return leg in the Champions League against Sporting Lisbon next Wednesday. We need to win that game too. And then the third game is the Etihad against Man City. These three games, we need to win all three. If we win all three, we're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We are basically champions if we beat Man City at the Etihad as well, if we beat Bournemouth Saturday. So the next three games is pivotal to our season. And I'm not going into this game against Bournemouth full steam ahead with loads of confidence. We've gone out of, the FA Cup against Southampton, a Championship team. We lost in the final against Man City, so we do need, of the League Cup, so we do need a bit of revenge on them. But that was at Wembley. We've got to go to the Etihad. Now, I was asked this question, I'm asking you as well. Would you take the draw today, now? Not against Bournemouth, against City at the Etihad Stadium. If you could guarantee the point and just take the draw at the Etihad Stadium as things stand right now, before the Bournemouth game, so we don't know what's going to happen there, and before the Sporting Lisbon game, which is quite irrelevant to this scenario because it's a different competition. But before the Bournemouth game, if we could guarantee a draw at the Etihad Stadium, would I take it? I was asked. I want to ask you the same question. Let me give you a little second before I answer myself, so in case people watch this, I don't want to give my answer straight away. But I did think about it, and I thought to myself, you know what? Regardless if we win or lose the game against Bournemouth, I would actually take the draw at the Etihad Stadium. I think I would take it, because I think if they beat us, it's all going to flip. It's all going to flip. We'll probably capitulate. The confidence will be shot to bits, and Man City will probably go on, win their game in hand, and probably pip us at the post. So I'm saying yes, I would take it. Today, if I was offered the draw at the Etihad Stadium today, right now, I would take it with open arms. I really would. And then go on and see what happens for the rest of the season. I think losing that game at the Etihad would absolutely derail our season. And, give the confidence all back to City, all the momentum all back to City, like they're famous for, coming on like a steam train, like the little blue shark that's waiting behind, ready to devour us, like the Man City fan Big Steve said a couple of years ago, and he was right, and it could happen again. It really could. And then for me, if that does happen again, regardless of if we win the Champions League or not, if we lose this Premier League title, for me, it's Arteta will have to go. Arteta has had too many chances. 6.5 years at the club. COVID FA Cup, he's won. Runners up 3 years running. Spent £1 billion on the squad. It's about time we got a trophy. It's about time that he won the Premier League. Come close but no cigar. 3 years in a row. But this is the year. This is like Man City had a drop off again. Liverpool, last year's or the current champions. Massive drop off this season. Just lost 2-0 to PSG. I've just been watching that game. And they was lucky it wasn't 3 or 4 because they got 2 penalties that weren't given PSG. So, I mean, they could have been even bigger trouble. I think Liverpool will probably be going out of the Champions League next week when at Anfield when they play PSG. PSG will be defending a 2-0 lead. And what I've seen from Liverpool in the last few weeks especially, got absolutely annihilated by Man City 4-0. You know, they got outplayed in every department tonight. Yeah, I think Liverpool's season is over as well. Man City are coming back. Man City are looking strong. And you know, it is a worrying factor for me. I'm worried about PTSD. I've said before a few videos, the PTSD is buzzing in my head. It's just like there. It's going to happen again. History's going to repeat itself. But we can only hope. We can only pray. And we can only believe that this year is our year. I'm not giving up on it yet. But lose this game tomorrow. And I think that'll be the final nail in the coffin. Not tomorrow, excuse me, on Saturday to Bournemouth. And I think that'll be the final nail in the coffin for me. And every last little smidgen of belief that I've got left will probably be exhausted out of me. It probably will be. And if we play the way we did against Sporting and the way we played against Southampton and the way we played against Man City, I mean, it's gonna be tough, and I'm not even looking forward to watching the game. Obviously, I will watch it. You know, I have said that I feel like switching off, watching other games and then just checking back on the scores. I don't want to feel like that, but I do. I enjoy football. I love watching football. I'm not enjoying watching Arsenal, even though we won the game last night. I didn't enjoy watching the game. It was all nervous, like we could get hit on the break at any time. It's too lethargic. All you got to do is up the tempo. All you got to do is just make it faster, make it more watchable. Please don't play like that against Bournemouth. That being said, this is my team selection. Hopefully, we're going to have some players back, and it's been hinted that the likes of Saka, Timber, and Eze are going to be back ready for and available for selection. Them 3 players go immediately back into the team. But let's start from the back and the goalkeeper, as we usually do. And it's going to be David Raya in goal, absolutely no questions asked about that. Right back, Ben White, get him out of the team, mate. Timber's fit. Even if he ain't fit, I'll put Maresca in there. Ben White, for me, is absolutely fell off a cliff. And, all right, thanks for the memories. Thanks for doing what you've done. You know, you weren't a bad player for the whole time you was at Arsenal. You had your moments. You had some good games. But you're finished, mate. Ben White is finished. Julian Timber or Maresca at right back if Timber's not fit. back into the centre-half position. Saliba, Gabriel picks themselves every week. Absolutely nailed on. Left back, I'm not sure about Nketiah. I ain't heard any positive news about Nketiah. So we're going to be forced to play Calafiori at left back. Going into that midfield, it's going to be Declan Rice and Zubimendi, absolutely, with Eze in the 10. I don't want Odegaard anywhere near this team, ever again. I've really, really had enough of him. He was terrible again against Sporting. He was terrible. And I just can't see what the manager sees in him. I just can't see it. I can't. It's like he's living off the past. Like he had his moments in previous seasons. He had one good season. Wasn't fantastically great, but it was decent. But for me, he's finished. I don't want him anywhere near the team. Saka, back in on the right-hand side. If he's not completely ready, then put the boy in there. The boy wonder, Magic Max, right wing. But if Saka's fit, let's start with Saka. Let's start with him. We need to win it. And then, like, you know, if he's looking tired and jaded again, like he has been over the last few times, he started at about 60th minute. Then unleash the beast. Unleash Magic Max Diamond. Over on the left-hand side, this is a bit like that for me. It's a bit like that because between Trossard and Martinelli, I don't know. I think it's a coin toss. Martinelli's come off the bench against Sporting Lisbon. It was his assist that provided Havertz's smash and grab goal. Also against Southampton, very wasteful, shoved the ref, you know, lost his head a little bit. Trossard started against Sporting. I don't think he was that great. I mean, it can't be always the players' fault that they're not playing great. It's how they're told to play. So I'll flick a coin on that one and go with Martinelli. I'll start Martinelli. And up front, Victor Gyökeres as the main striker. That's how I would set up. I think that's quite strong. That's very strong, really, on paper. We just need to take the handbrake off. We just, you know, it's been said that we can't always blame the way we're playing at the minute on the players or the manager. It's the way the other team set up against us, playing these low blocks. We've got to work out how to break them down. These coaches, and he's got a whole host of coaches, Arteta, behind him. He's supposed to be the best young coach in the world or in Europe or whatever. When we got him anyway, that's what we was being touted with. You have to find a way. And for me, the way to break it down is to be quicker on the transition, on the counter-attack. Be a lot quicker. Move the ball a lot faster. Don't give them time to get back into the low block. You know, press them quicker. Get the ball back quicker. Move the ball quicker. You know, don't give them time to sit back into the low block. Something like that. You know, I mean, I'm no tactician. I have coached football, I've coached kids football, managed kids football. Didn't do a bad job, really, just organisational skills. The team I took over, me and my cousin, we organised the team. They started winning games instead of getting smashed every week. But, I mean, it doesn't make me no genius. But, you know, anyone can see that our build-up play and the way we try and break down these teams that defend deep in a low block, it's just not quick enough. Speed it up, turn it on, and then, you know, we've got a better chance. Surely to God. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Stick a like on the video, and I'll see you soon.